Should we read Ian Crosby's post about this? Ian Crosby is the former uh, founder and CEO of Bench, who was kicked out by the board. He said, by the way, he's now at Mercury. He's head of accounting products at Mercury. He said, "I'm very sad today to see that Bench accounting is shut down. I've avoided speaking publicly about Bench since just over 3 years ago when I was fired from the company I co-founded. I still don't have a lot of appetite to talk about it, TBH, but I think at least a short statement is appropriate. In November 2021, I went out for what I thought would be a regular lunch with one of my board members. We had just raised a Series C and turned down a highly lucrative acquisition offer. We had budding partnerships with companies like Shopify that were interested in the technology we were developing. We were winning. The board member thanked me for bringing the company to this point, but that they would be bringing in a new professional CEO to take the company to the next level. I had been battling with some of the board members over strategy. They wanted me to take the company in a new direction that I thought was a very bad idea. I wanted to continue with what was working and with what our partners had signed on to distribute. I was intransigent. Rather than continuing to fight me, they opted to just replace me, thinking that they could run the company better themselves. I was totally convinced that their approach would destroy the company. I opted to resign from the board rather than fight, because on the off chance that I was wrong, I wanted to give them the best chances of succeeding. I reasoned that if they were right and I'm just a wrong-headed founder who won't listen, then I should just fully get out of the way so they can see their vision through. And on a personal level, I just didn't think I could stand to watch them dismantle the company I had spent a decade building. So I moved on. I started off fresh and built a new company, Teal. Earlier this year, we successfully exited to Mercury. Things are going well, and I'm excited for what we're up to. I hope the story of Bench goes on to become a warning for VCs that think they can upgrade a company by replacing the founder. It never works." Now, here's what's interesting about this post is Ian says that he had an acquisition offer. So this was after the Series C, and they got an offer to sell the company. And the VCs
about to get a deal done with Shopify.
And the VCs turned down the offer. And this happens all the time in tech, is often VCs will have a veto power over deals. And if they don't think they're going to get enough of a multiple on their investment, if they're not going to get a really good return, they'll just kill the deal because they don't care about the employees. They don't care about the founders. All they care about is the return to their fund. And they're going for big returns, not little ones. So they'll turn down a decent acquisition offer to benefit themselves at the expense of everyone else. And that's really sad. So this is a lesson for accounting firms that are taking PE money. It's very similar to VC money, right? It's private equity is just slower growth venture capital, essentially. Yeah. So if you sell to a PE firm, they might have control over your firm like this and push you out if you disagree on the direction. And investment funds don't care about you. In the end, the people running these funds, their obligation is to shareholder value. It's to their limited partners. It's to the people who put in the big checks. And so if you get into a fight with them, they're going to do what is right for their investors, not what's right for you necessarily. Unfortunately, that's just the way it's set up. That's how these funds work. And I've heard many stories like this. So it's unfortunate